So we read in John's Gospel of a time where Jesus enters the temple in Jerusalem, and there he finds people selling livestock and money changers exchanging currency. And in a rage he drives them out and he proclaims, "Stop making my Father's house a marketplace." And that phrase presented for me a contrast between the house and the marketplace. Now in the marketplace you can find most things that you want for a price. The nature of the market is to make everything a commodity that requires you earning enough to obtain it. Again, everything has a price. And how often do we allow that mentality, the ways of the market, to shape the ways in which we approach everything in our lives? How often do we presume our relationships to be something transactional rather than opportunities to freely share in all of life together? Even if we wish to freely share, we presume that everyone else is sizing us up, is assessing us, is slapping a value upon us. What do I have to do in order to find a basic sense of dignity and belonging with other people? Perhaps if I exhibit talents and skills that are useful to the others, I can acquire respect. If I can perform certain tasks, I can build up reserves of gratitude. If I can produce a new personality or be a new kind of person, I can earn the love and acceptance of others. We either labor under the false illusion of this, or perhaps we willingly play the game of the market, making our love and generosity something to be earned or merited, to be held over others. As a result, connection, belonging, and love end up becoming scarcities for ourselves as well as for others. Jesus visits the temple expecting to find a house, a place where one can feel at home, where you can be yourself, no longer defined as a commodity, no longer defined by what you produce and what you do. But instead he finds a marketplace where the freedom of God's love is replaced with something that is bought and sold, earned and withheld. The assurance that we are welcomed home by God is drowned out by the bustle of the marketplace, where everything and everyone has a price. The marketplace and the home. Jesus will later tell his disciples that in his Father's house there are many rooms. There is no scarcity to God's love. God's love is not defined by lack, and it is not withheld on account of merit or deserving, but it is freely poured out by a welcome that is constantly expanding to all people. A love shown most deeply in the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. May we tune out the noise that tells us that we are not enough, that we must do more to earn the basic human necessity of being loved, of knowing that we are of worth, and discover that we are already at home with the God who calls us beloved. May we prepare a space for one another where we discover on our journey as a people together what it means to truly be at home. Amen.